I'm starting my hike on a cloudy Friday morning. It's a little cold, but like I always say, that's just the way I like it. I'm hiking in a very calm and peaceful area of the park. I wish the sun would come out, but I don't think it's going to. Every time I hike through this area, there are more trees down. Finally, after about 2.5 hours of hiking, I found my first deer. It's a doe. I'm hoping she's not alone, but I'm looking around and I don't see any others. She's a beautiful doe. I still don't see any more. She's walking off in that direction now. There is some noise pollution down on Rundle Road. I'm not going to follow her anymore. I think she is alone. I'm watching her from a distance. Want to make sure no other deer show up. She is definitely alone. When I go 2.5 hours without seeing a deer, when I finally see one, I make sure I get plenty of pictures and video. I'm going to take off now. I'm going to hike down this hill. Looking behind me, taking one last look. That's what I was waiting for her. I was waiting for her to jump over the log. I found another doe. I'm hiking up this hill. Where is she going? She's walking down that hill. I think she's going to cross the gully. It could be the same doe I saw earlier. They all look the same. Well, I thought that doe was going to cross the gully, but it's back over here now. There it goes over there. Looking over there on the other side of the gully. I don't see any deer over there. On my way up this hill, I'm passing this doe, young doe. I think this doe is probably still a fawn. She's too young for the bucks. I'm looking way down the hill and I still see her down there. I'm finished hiking the high ground. I'm gonna hike down this hill now. Found a buck rub. This buck was serious about marking this territory. The biggest buck in the park was in this area last week. He probably made that rub. I see a doe over there. She's a beauty. Now the buck could have already caught up with this doe and she could be pregnant. Or she could have a buck in the area following her. I'm looking around but I don't see one. There's another buck rub. She's walking off in the same direction I'm going. She stopped to get something to eat. That's where I'm going. I'm still looking around to see if I see any bucks, but I don't. I see something back there. Oh, there's a buck. I thought she might have a buck following her. He sees her down there. There she is. He's over there. She's going down there to cross the gully. He's a beautiful buck. We're pretty close to Rundle Road. Where'd she go? She already crossed the gully. And that's where he's going. He just crossed the gully. And there she is. There she is, with the buck in pursuit. I need to cross this gully. It's a lot easier for a deer to cross these gullies than it is for me. There's the buck. And there's the doe. I don't blame him for following her. She is a beautiful doe. He just bedded down. I guess she's wearing him out. He knows where she is. He won't let her get too far away from him. She's not in a hurry. Yep, I guess she was getting too far away. It's hard keeping up with them in this area. Oh, I still see the doe. And the buck. She just ran down the hill, but he's following her. She's going back there where they can get some privacy. There he goes. And there she goes. I'm going to give them their privacy. I'm not going to follow them anymore. Starting up on this hill, and I found a very young doe. And there's that doe that Buck is following. Now, where's the buck? Is that another doe? Now I don't see the buck. Oh, yes, I do. There he is. I can see Rundle Road down there. That other doe with the younger doe ran off up there. This is the doe that the buck is following. She's slowly walking off. Let's see all the deer, all the does. This guy will have his choice. He'll probably choose all of them. Where did those go? Oh, there's one. There's another one. And there's the buck. Now they're on the way up that hill. Where is it? I can't see the does now, but he sees them. There he goes. There's the doe that he's following. There's that beautiful doe again. Now, where's the buck? Oh, he's chasing the does. They're going down the hill. That was fun, but now I'm on my way up to the top. He could be chasing that doe all day. I wonder if that doe ever stopped running from that buck. This has been a fantastic morning for hiking. Isn't that beautiful? That's where I last saw that buck. He was chasing the doe. I got more than enough video and pictures of them. I'm on my way up to Summit Field. I'm going to piddle around in Summit Field for a little bit and then go hike one of the new trails. I don't plan on spending much time in Summit Field. This is a steep trail. I would rate it strenuous. I made it up to Rita's Point. I made it up to Top Hill Road in Summit Field. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time in Summit Field. I want to go hike one of the new trails. I've already hiked for over 3.5 hours. That's why I'm not going to spend much time in Summit Field, because I want to go hike that new trail. I keep seeing a lot of beautiful birds flying around, but I'm not a very good birder. When they get up in those trees, I can't find them. Now I'm on my way to one of the new trails, the trail that leads down to the amphitheater. I'm glad to see some water in that little pond, or watering hole, whatever you want to call it. I just left Summit Field. I'm on Top Hill Road. I'm leaving Top Hill Road. I'm going to take this new trail that leads down to the amphitheater. This is a fantastic trail. That looks like the Smoky Mountains. Isn't that beautiful? That's the south overlook up there. I came to the end of that trail, and if I wanted to hike down to the amphitheater and the exit, I'd hike off in that direction. But I'm gonna hike this other new trail. This goes in the direction of where I'm parked. There's a trail at Waverly Park called the Twisting Bends Trail. That's what this trail reminds me of. It definitely doesn't go straight. If this trail was straight, I'd be at my car by now. There's a large tree burl. This trail has so many twists and turns it makes you dizzy. I'm getting close to the end of this trail. This trail ends up close to the bottom of Uphill Road. I think I took the wrong trail up to Uphill Road, but that's all right. This is the trail I should have taken, but the other one's pretty close, and they both come out the same place, close to the bottom of Uphill Road. With the leaves covering the trails, it's easy to take a wrong turn. I see Rundle Road and the golf course. I'm at the bottom of Uphill Road. I'm parked at the golf course parking lot. It is time for this old man to go home.